Hey, so I was just outlining the processes just now for creating content that I use for creating content and producing books and for marketing those books and developing the website. And I'm going to be building all of these things using volunteer help only and then releasing the content for free. And so that's what I'm doing. I want to go over and just show you right now all of the pieces of this so that you can just see and do it yourself if you want to, or if you want to help out in any way you can. All right, right now I'm here in Oslo, Norway. It's beautiful. See how blue the sky is. Just kind of hanging out here, and I'm going to show you. Here are the four different pieces that I use. This one here, up on the top left, where it is right there, is the content side of everything. So what goes inside of the book, this is the process to create that. This is the process for creating the design of the book and make it look and feel like a ebook or whatever. This is the process for the website, the things that you need, just the bare minimum. And this is the process for marketing that I use. So I'm going to go over each of these and just kind of check it out, and you can see if it helps you in any way. The content, as you can see, first step is I outline or mind map the content that I want to use. I use a very specific process for that. And after I outline it, I open up GarageBand or whatever, and I record the audio of it. Again, I have processes for each one of these steps to make them all broken down. I record the audio of that, and then I send the audio in. I get it transcribed into written, so it's all typed up. And then I hand that to a writer, someone who knows how to make it feel more like a book and less like a recording of a conversation that's being had, of course. And then I send that to an editor, and then once the editor's done making it all, clean it all up and everything, it gets proofed. The proofing means that I read it and other people read it and maybe send it back to the writer to get edited again, or who knows, that might go through a few times. But that's the process. It goes really quickly if you just do it in this order. Over here you'll have the design work. So these can happen simultaneously, by the way. You can be producing content at the same time you're producing design and marketing and building the website all at the same time. It's different pieces of the puzzle here. So if we start off with the logo and the cover, getting that designed, then the layout of the book, because that has to be congruent with whatever the cover or logo is. The product design, this is like a 3D books, like it looks like a 3D book image for a digital product to let people know that it's a content that's written and stuff. It's kind of hard to show that otherwise. Sometimes these are necessary, sometimes they're not, but that's also one. And then website elements, like putting the logo onto a header or things like that for the website. So the designer would do all of these things. This would be a team of people over here. This would be a team of creatives. Probably the writer would be part of this. This would be just whoever's creating the content, which would be me in this case. Again, just to explain, the writer's not me here. The writer is someone else, actually, who's good at writing. The transcription, all these things are other people. Transcriptionists would do that. The writing's a writer, the editing's an editor, and the proofreading is me and the writer and anyone else that I'd want to run it by. Okay, so I'm going to get to the marketing side here in just a minute over here. But first I'm going to go to the website. The simplest way is to just get a hosted domain, which means a website URL that's hosted on like hostgator.com or something, some place that allows you to put up a website there, because just having a domain doesn't do anything. You have to have a website to host it on, or a hosting site. Then you get install WordPress, install Optimized Press, which is a theme for WordPress, or something like it that's designed for sales or marketing, that kind of thing. And then have the pages created, the landing pages, which is where the video goes, the donation checkout pages, which is like where you would have the checkout cart normally, and then the download pages for whatever it is you're giving away. In this case, it'll be my book that I'm giving away. And then the marketing process. The best place to start is with a VSL, or video sales letter script. This guy, John Benson, created this formula for writing video sales letters that just destroys everything. It's amazing. I used it for my business, and really great. So we'd write one of those video sales letter scripts. We'd get the audio recorded for it, probably by a voiceover artist, which are fantastic. And if I didn't have one, I would just do it myself. Editing and video syncing. So you take like the audio and the script, and you put them together into a certain format that creates a video sales letter. Is what it's called. It's just words on a screen with not a whole lot of interaction or stuff besides that, so it's not too distracting. And then the copy, or like the words that are written on the donation and checkout pages, would need to be written, and then the emails would need to be written. So this would be a copywriter that could do all of these things. Could do the VSL script, the voiceover artist could record it, the video editor could edit it, but the copywriter could create all of that stuff and get it going. And then while this is being recorded and edited, they can also create the copy for the checkout pages and the emails that are going to be going out as well. So you kind of see that that's the process. You can have a copywriter over here and a couple of editors. You could have over here one person who knows how to create web pages easily, just doesn't even have to be too good at it, just to create the basic pages. So that's 1, 2, 3 people so far. 4 is for the product design, so one person can do all of this, so that's 4 people total. And then from here you have the content creator, which is me, so that's 5, plus the transcriptionist, so that's 6, plus the writer, 7, and the editor, 8. So 8 people is all you need to create content for free, and it'll reach the world because you'll have a marketing process. 8 people can donate their time all at the same time too. Not one person needs to really wait on another person if this is done in the right order, which is what my workflow has kind of been all about this whole time, building these companies and stuff, getting this workflow down. There's also another way to do something called syndicated content. I'm pointing down here because I was going to write it down here, but syndicated content, which is like YouTube and things like that. YouTube, iTunes, podcasts, things like that, can be produced really easily if you have the content creator, so that person who's saying all the stuff. So in this case, it would be me if I was going to be doing videos. If you had if I had someone with me here, so to record videos, to take them away and go like edit them immediately, then that would be an easy way to do it. Another way you could do it is then record it and then send it. But if sending it is uploading, and that takes time sometimes, so you want to minimize the uploading process if you're going to be shooting videos and stuff like that, and then having someone else editing them. So I would shoot a video and I would just give it away immediately. That person would watch it. The video editor would watch it, take the audio from it if it's worth putting into a podcast or some kind of audio format, and edit the video down so that it's makes sense and flows and has a good feeling to it. And then that would get posted on YouTube. The audio would get posted on iTunes and other places, being posted on a website and get emailed out to the email list, things like that, being posted to Facebook. So all of these things would automatically happen. There would be a video or audio editor, and then there'd be a video and audio editor, and someone to post and write the description for all these things. So that's another 2 people plus the content creator, but that's you probably, or whomever. So a couple of other people, and you can also produce. So that's 10 people total, including me, who would be the person producing most of the content. With 10 people, you can have a fully functioning, revenue generating or whatever. This is going to be focused on donations, so not on revenue, but on just receiving donations from people to support this continuing to happen. And I'd like to eventually create something bigger where everyone who's involved in this sort of thing, who's like helping out on this, can help out full time and have everything in their lives taken care of, place to stay and everything. And they wouldn't have to move. They can have everything exactly how they want it to be. So I'm working toward that, but first I think that this is a good test of the process to get it nice and smooth so that people can feel comfortable trusting it. If you have any questions, I'm open to answering them, although there's a lot more to be said about it because each one of these little pieces has a process. But I intend on recording all of these pieces and just showing them to you so you can check them out and if you want to do it yourself, you can do that. And if you want to join in because you see you can give to some piece, then something that you do really, really well, like you're a really good salesperson or copywriter or whatever, then come to me and I can tell you more about what it is that's going on. You can kind of join the conversation and see if this is something that you really do want to help out with. So, all right, that's it. Thank you so much.